This is the P-61 Black Widow, by far one of the coolest names ever given to a plane, made by Northrop, the same people that would later make the B-2 bomber. It's got a remote turret, it's got radar. Its paint job isn't actually stealth, but in the dark it might as well be. And with wartime production being so stretched, most of this plane was actually built by Goodyear, the NASCAR tire people. There's so much about this plane I absolutely love, and I know we normally cover tanks on this channel, so we're gonna bring along the Chaffee and the Sherman's Canadian cousin. 4,000-pound bombs, quad mount 50 calibers. Let's go do some damage. It's definitely the first thing you're gonna notice with this plane is it's heavy. It does pretty well in a dive, but you're not gonna be really turning a lot. Not that you really have to, since you have that turret. The problem is, War Thunder Gunner AI is a little bit meh. Alright, I've got the bomb set to assault fuse as well, so this could be interesting. Bombs away! Woo! I'm so glad I did not hit that P-51. But look at that, we're almost back up to 10,000 feet again. These engines are massive, by the way. There's two of them, as you can tell. But they make like 2,800 horsepower each, which means it's got a combined total of over 5,000 horsepower. Wow. And I know, like, okay, jet engines and stuff are powerful, yeah, but you don't think of planes in that sort of power. 20mm guns mounted on the belly, and these have AP and HE belts by default, so we should be able to do some damage against things on the ground, but let's see. There's one there. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ooh. Oh, that's a AA. You gotta be careful with anti-air at the lower BRs. Not because they have radar guidance or anything that you might see at the top. It's because some of them are console players. Which means they always have radar guidance. Is that Halifax? Look at that. Big plane. Now this of course is not a strike plane, but you would be forgiven for thinking it was. It was built to be a night fighter, hence why it's got radar. But yeah, the whole three-man crew and a turret thing, that's more just because of old technology and not because they wanted three people. Still, let's see how well it works as a fighter anyway. There's a plane coming in, you can just see him. Oh, I'm losing him. Oh, it's a BF-109. I'm not gonna be able to turn fight with him. Nope. Oh, but all of his cannon rounds missed. Definitely don't want to lose too much speed. Yeah, he's going for the bomber. Of course he is. Oh, bomber's using his gunners though. Oh, he got him! Go Halifax! Alright, well, we've still got 500 rounds left. Let's use them on the ground then. Where are you? I'm gonna guess here. Yep. Oh, that's targeting me. Alright, that's one down. I will say this plane doesn't always feel this sluggish. When you keep it above 400 k's an hour, it does seem to come alive a little bit more. It's a bit hard to do when you're turning around trying to hit things on the ground though. Oh, two people on the B point. Oh, taking some hits. That smoke trail means I'm definitely out of that fight. You might have two engines, but it's gonna be a struggle. Hopefully can kind of keep it going for a little bit. So I think we can hold on to some of those tickets. I might be able to actually repair and come back out, but then I'll have bombs and we'll be able to actually do something about that. Here coming down. Look how big those wheels are, by the way. You ever notice like old planes used to have such huge wheels? They're down. Close enough. Alright, tally one ground target. Coming in.
Nope.
There we go. Never mind. I was gonna say, I think we'll go guns. Oh, okay, hang on. We got something here. Bomb. Bomb. Both of those missed. Okay, we'll try to be a little more accurate with this time. And we'll go... Bomb, bomb. There we go. Okay, I got one. But yeah, your options really are dive bomb if you want to be accurate, or go low and fast if you want to get in, get out. You got really two options. Oh, big plane coming. All right, 260 rounds. Oh, no, AA. Go away. Oh, I'm on fire now. Well, there's my fun ruined. Still, did you know that there was another P61 in the game? Well, there is. This is the P61A. It's a premium version of the P61C that I was using earlier. It doesn't have the cool black camo, but that's because it wasn't really in night camouflage, I guess. It's more or less the same plane, but it has slightly weaker engines in that they don't have the massive superchargers underneath. So it's not as fast, but otherwise it's the same. It also can only carry 2 bombs instead of 4, but we don't have the bombs right now. Boys, get a room. Come on. This is a family-friendly channel. You can't be doing that on here. Oh, that's... Look, he's gone all the way through him, too. What the Soviets do on the front line sometimes. So getting back into a plane is all a matter of actually using scout tanks. And there's a good reason for that, because one of the modifications you can unlock on most light tanks is airstrike, which gives you reduced spawn point costs for every scouted vehicle that gets damaged or destroyed. Or maybe just destroyed. I'm not really 100% which one it is. That's more or less the mechanic we're going to abuse to do that. Like, kills count as well, but obviously getting kills don't count towards the cost reduction. This is a cool looking map, but there's so much debris around, it's really hard to tell what's what sometimes. There's something moving down there. There's another one down there. Oh, that's already been scouted. Okay. And now we have to wait for the extra long cooldown. Seriously, scouting sometimes is the most annoying mechanic, because if you just slightly miss the scout because the guy was too far away, or he was blocked by a little tree branch, you then have to wait like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds before you can scout again. Like, he's right there. I can hear an engine to my right. Somebody's definitely coming this way. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. There we go. The Chaffee. When you can't scout them, you can actually kill them. Of course, the firepower of the Chaffee is kind of based on the whole APHE, or armor-piercing high explosive damage, as it works right now. So that's why you one-shot a lot of things. But with the upcoming changes, that might be about to go away. Alright, and that is our cue to get into the skies. Alright, obviously there's an AA gun up. That's also why, if you're playing anti-air on the ground, long bursts like that really give away where you are. I know sometimes that's the only way to really get them. Like, fire a burst, and if you're hitting them, then keep shooting. Otherwise, just don't. That's what I think anyway. I could be completely wrong. I mean, my anti-air record is not exactly fantastic. Alright, we're gonna dive down quick, and then we're gonna go be a fighter. Bombs away. Oh, I was a little too late on that. Oh, I gotta finish off for that. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Yes, it's busy skies over Berlin today. Can I get a shot on you? I'm gonna go for you. And then you. And then die, because I forgot that that guy had spawn protection. Look, it's not that I'm trying to target the spawn. It's that that one was already shooting at me. Well, time for the Canadian Sherman. And this is actually a Sherman. Like, that hull is a Sherman. I think it's the M4A5. I don't know what the Canadians actually called it in their sort of service. But it's interesting because this is a multi-turreted tank. Like, it has an extra little turret there. It's not something that's, like, necessarily different to the armament setup of the normal M4 Sherman, because that had a machine gun mounted in the hull too, although I think it was on the other side. But it wasn't in its own turret. That's the main thing that I'm getting at. I'm not entirely sure where that came from, honestly, that idea of just having that second machine gun turret, but it does give you like a really wide range of fire, which is interesting. I mean, it can be useful as well when shooting down planes. But the main thing is that gun. It's the same sort of 2-pounder gun that you get on the Matilda. So fast firing, but only really has solid shot AP, you know? So you kind of need to fire a lot of shots to get that kill. Oh, there we go. All right, critted him. There we go. Oh, I hit his everything. That's his whole turret crew. Oh, he's just given up at that point. I would. Because I don't think his engine was knocked out. I think it was just his radiator, but still. That Stuka dive bomber. Oh, I got the kill for that. Wait a minute. What? Oh, that's an M10. Okay, somehow he's not killing me. I'm not entirely sure why he's not. I think he's just not hitting the right spot. But yeah, I think this one's in the bag. Oh, biplane. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Because what if he's a straight plane? Oh, I actually really like this map. When I have a light tank anyway. It's a good scouting and sniping map. Like, a lot of the top tier maps are very, like, flat and just not very interesting to play. And when you have laser rangefinders and stuff, it's just point and click shooting. Kind of boring. This, at the lower BRs anyway, it's a bit more of a challenge, because at least, you know, you have to range it, you have some skill involvement. Oh, people are going to be so mad about that. Just, oh no, the top tier definitely has more skill involvement. Okay, I prefer this. Alright, I think we might be able to scout somebody coming around here. There's one, hello. Oh, there's something down there, it's like a car. Yeah, it's an anti-air. 800, he said? I'm gonna go like there. Oh! Right through his gunner and his cannon breech. I feel bad because he clearly was not expecting that and it just landed right on top of his head. There's a lot of machine gun fire going to that rock right now. I think they're all trying to kill that one guy. There's a lot of scouts that I can get. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. It's starting to feel like this is their whole team. Go there. Alright, that's the other one scouted, so that A point shouldn't be getting captured anymore. Little scout, there we go. He's looking right at me. He missed. So I'm gonna fire off a smoke here. It looks like it fires off from the commander's hatch or something, like from the top of the turret, because there's no smoke launchers on the front of this. I don't think it's a good idea to peek out again. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Perfectly demonstrating why you don't do that. Now these bombs really do weigh the plane down quite a lot, but what's weird, when you remove the bombs on the P-61C, you still have the pylons, whereas on the P-61A you don't. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it does feel like a lot of things in War Thunder sometimes are not intentional. Woo! Oh, don't crash into him. Oh, wait. I literally just left my spawn. So you know how I was like, oh, I shouldn't bomb their spawn because that would be mean. But then I get shot straight out of my own spawn. Yeah, I don't know if it's really necessary to worry about playing nice in this game. Because nobody else is going to care. Hello? No! Oh, I gotta love how punchy this 2-pounder gun is. Is that the right word for a gun? Punchy? Have you ever been punched by a gun? Alright, so we don't have our little machine gun turret on the front. That's the only thing. But that's fine. We'll make do without it, you know? It's a shame, because it was such a useful weapon. Alright, let's see if we can clear the skies a little bit. There's one. Tally Bandit, 12 o'clock low. Oh, machine gun! A little turret tried to do something. He tried. He missed, but he tried. Ooh, that's a lot of anti-air. They did clip my tail. Ooh. Oh, we lost. I'm very tempted to go and rush A right now. I don't like crossing the open here, but then again, it doesn't... Why is that... What? How is this out of bounds? Oh, that is the dumbest thing. Map boundaries in War Thunder sometimes are the absolute worst. Come on. Oh, why am I hitting so low? Oh, he's gonna look at me, isn't he? Yep, he is. Turn! Ooh! The bomb came right for me. Oh! How have I survived this many airstrikes now? Can I hit that little bit of your roof right now? No, I didn't need to. So one of the comments on my last video about playing planes in ground RB, there are a lot of people really mad about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, do you see how many times I've died? I mean, it can be pretty bad if you have like a really, really good CAS player, sure. But not everybody's that good. I mean, not everybody's even that good with tanks. That's just the RNG of multiplayer. Bomb out. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that one. Nope. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Oh no.
I may have lost my flight controls. Just a little. I'm not entirely sure I still have roll control. I don't have tail, though. I don't have any tail control. Okay. This is bad. Yeah, I can literally only go straight. What even hit me? And the funniest part as well is nobody got credited for the kill there. It just looked like I crashed. Go! Alright, we got enemy plane, enemy plane. Block my own tail. Alright, hopefully I can trust the gunner AI to do something. Incidentally, you'll notice that the throttle setting for me is at 92%. That's actually normal for a lot of engines, otherwise they overheat, because 100% ends up being like takeoff power. You don't fly around at takeoff power. At least you're not supposed to. Woo! This is one of the trolliest T-34s, by the way. You can't quite see it, but it has an extra plate of armor on it. But it looks like a normal T-34, which makes it really annoying to fight against. A lot of the people who complain about Soviet bias and stuff like that will look at that and not realize it's an up-armored T-34 and not a regular one. That's not to say that, you know, that bias doesn't exist entirely, but that actually isn't a case of one of those. It's surprising. I don't like being in the middle of the map. I should not have come here. This is a dangerous place for a Chaffee. Let's go into the little hole right here. Little pile of rubble. Go for a little sneaky cap. Just like that, we already have enough for one of our planes. But I wanna get some bombs so I can blow myself up in style with them. Oh, you know, that can happen. Okay, actually, we have 2 bombs. Although why they're mounted on the outside pylon, I have no idea. There's an enemy plane down there. Right? Deliver these bombs. Doesn't sound like I'm dropping off a package or something. Deliver the bombs. Oh, I got him! Woo! Okay, fly away. Fly away. Fly away. Fly away! I've lost an entire flap. Is that a flap? Flapperon? No, it's not a flapperon because, yeah, it doesn't move when we roll. Incidentally, that's how I roll. So I don't have flaps, which means I'm gonna have to land at a higher speed. And the A model doesn't have air brakes. I guess they just didn't think it was necessary or something. So we're gonna have to slow it right down. Put her down. Pancake it. I like that the landing gear actually does deactivate your guns, because look at where it is. All right. Rev the engines up, and away we go. That's a snazzy looking cockpit. Also, look at those things. They're like clown noses. All right, these are 500-pound bombs. They're not that strong. But they might be good enough for this. Oh shit, building! You think crashing into the ground is like a terrain-based jump scare? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call CFIT. Controlled flight into terrain. Canadians on Carpathians. It's still one of the weirder looking tanks from the front, honestly. Like, if you didn't recognize that this was based on a Sherman, would you know where to shoot it? It's not exactly like the most armored tank in the world, but I feel like it's more survivable just because people don't know where to hit it. Oh, hello. What is over there? I just given myself away unnecessarily. Potentially. Potentially. Then again, it's working out well so far. I can't even see what I'm shooting at. Hang on. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I just hit his gun barrel. That's his gunner out. Okay, wait, why don't I just drop artillery on that guy? It might not be super close, but it's close enough. What's shooting at me? Oh, he knocked out my gunner. That's rude. Oh, that was way over. There we go, I got his loader, that's something. Okay, I probably need to put that fire out now. I can't even see what I'm shooting at right now. Okay, yeah, that works. Look at all the holes. You know something that I found is really weird? All of these holes, you can see them very easily on a lot of the World War II and some of the Cold War era tanks. But when you go to top tier, they're all gone. Like, only some of the tanks. I don't know if it's a bug or if they just haven't implemented it, but it's weird seeing the game get less detailed at the top tier. Although maybe it's just me. If you have seen them and you know what's going on with it, let me know. If you saw that T-34, you let me know too, because he's... What is this? Seriously, look at that. Then again, this is probably the only map where being a total bush monster actually kind of works. Because the color of the bushes is very, very close. On most of the other maps, it really doesn't work at all. But you know, War Thunder says it's decoration only. It's not intended to be used as camouflage. It just happens to work very well as camouflage. And you can only get them for real money. That's amazing. Okay, we have the 1,000-pound bombs. There is someone up here, I think. That might have been way too late. Yeah. It's a big bomb. I'm still on the assault fuse too. So the way that works is it's supposed to be based on the weight of the bomb and like your altitude or something. And then it will set the fuse accordingly. Which could be annoying if you want to get like super precise about your bombing. Why is my teammate shooting at me? I swear he was shooting at me. Like, you know, tanks don't have friendly fire, right? But they can friendly fire aircraft. We've still got 2 bombs left. But I don't want to be in range of that anti-air up there, because I think that's an M42. I can get you, though. By total chance. Okay, those rounds are getting very close to me now. One more bomb. Here we go. Oh, this is a bad angle. But we're committed now. Bombs away. There is nothing on the point. What? Oh. I didn't even see him until my gunner started shooting. Come on, gunner. Do your thing. Oh no, he got my wing! Did I be surprised that the Yak-1 survived 50 caliber hits? Because I mean, that's what my turret was actually shooting, so... if any of those hit, it should have done something. But the question is, how well does this perform as a fighter in War Thunder? Because this plane was designed as a night fighter from the very beginning. That's why it has a radar. And that's why it eventually got this black camo. But there is a night and day difference between night and day fighters. All the stuff you see with the dogfighting and the twisting and turning and all that, that's all day fighters. Night fighters are more like ambush hunters. All about finding them with your radar and then sneaking up on them. At least in my mind anyway, that's how it's supposed to work. And I would really like to see a proper night fighter mode. I don't know how well that would work in War Thunder, but, you know, as a custom battle, maybe we could probably see how that functions. It would be interesting. Okay, I have my air-to-air belts loaded, so probably a mistake because there doesn't appear to be any aircraft right now. So it's 3 high explosives and 1 AP, so I don't think it's going to be particularly effective doing this, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I think that is a tank right there. It is. I critted him. He got a driver. We got his driver, his commander, his loader or gunner. I'm not sure. Still no enemy air. Very disappointing. And also, the turret doesn't shoot at ground targets, which is a shame because the 50 cals would actually do something. Not all the time, but it would do something. There's something down there. I'm only seeing these guys because they're moving. So, pro tip, if you see enemy air up and you don't want to be spotted and hit, stop moving. Unless, of course, they're coming at you with a bomb. Then, yeah, you know, you may want to move very, very quickly. I'm missing so many shots right now. Go, gunner! There we go. I mean, hey, I'll give it to my, my gunner. He actually did quite a lot. Oh, I got a kill assist on, a tank there. Oh! I did not even realize that was what was shooting at me. For some reason, I thought that was the Stuka shooting his tail gunner at me, but no, it turned out to be another plane. Who'd have guessed? But yes, the question of whether or not it works as a fighter is, yes, it does. You got a lot of firepower, you just don't have a lot of maneuverability. And I keep making the mistake of getting pulled into turn fights with people, which you really shouldn't do, as it turns out. The only downside is I think some of the German planes can carry a little bit more speed, so you're not going to outrun them. Right, can we take the C point back? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm going to drop artillery on myself, and then I'm going to start making smoke. And then we quickly shut our engine off, and then start it back up again. And that is how you turn off your smoke. We've bamboozled him. He's run into the artillery. Just sort of the issue is he does know where I am now. Trying to get him to push me. There we go. Get the gun, get the gun. Okay, well, I can probably kill his friend here. Come on. I've hit his radiator. I'm not getting his, the rest of his crew here. There we go. Finally. I might be able to do the same thing with this guy. Wait, I've not hit anything else. Really? Well, there's his gunner. I've got his radiator again. I mean, they shot my machine gun turret. Yeah, right in my driver's, well, machine gunner's face. But nothing else. But this is why I like playing the lower BRs. You just never know what to expect. You can get some really experienced players who know exactly what they're doing, and you get players that don't know what they're doing. But the players who don't know what they're doing are gonna do things that you don't expect. So it's always a surprise, and you end up with battles that are actually really fun. Like, you compare that with top tier, where every battle is a point-and-click adventure, and it really just doesn't feel the same at all. I don't know why people are pinging their spawn when there's obviously somebody capturing the B point. There he is, there he is, there he is. No pen. Okay, it's a KV. What is he doing? Ooh. Where did you come from? Well, I'm out of tanks, so I might as well. They got 1,000-pound bombs. They've got all the caps, and there's only 2 tanks left. None of these are good things. Somebody's saying there's 2 on C. There's also like 2 on B. There's actually a lot more enemy tanks alive than I thought. I'm guessing the enemies on C are where that smoke cloud was. Well, there's only 1. I'm only seeing 1. Okay, well, let's just do this. Okay, I don't know what just hit me. I don't think that was bomb fragments. That might have been the artillery, actually. So I might have just been hit by artillery. Go! There we go. That's 1 tank down. Kind of wish I didn't drop both of my bombs now. So the P-61 Black Widow. This was never really meant to be a review of it. I mean, I really just like the plane as a thing. It just looks cool. There's something very like steampunk or diesel punk about it, which I really love. As far as gameplay goes, I mean, look, you can carry 4 1,000-pound bombs at 4.0 BR. It might not be the most capable strike plane, but 4,000-pound bombs isn't terrible. And the 20mm guns are actually decent. Sure, you don't have a lot of different shell types. You only have like 2. And the belts are basically just rearrangements of those shells. I just run the default belt and go with that. Now, obviously, the radar is a little bit of a gimmick at this point in time. I mean, it's not really the most useful thing. I mean, some of the maps, they have cloud cover, but you don't really see that at the lower tiers. So it's just not that useful for most games, unless you have loads of clouds. But the coolest thing by far is this turret. It traverses reasonably fast, but it likes to point forward. So it always, when you want to shoot something behind you, you know, something chasing you, you always have to wait for it to turn around. And that could be a problem. It also doesn't activate unless something is above the plane. After you do a bombing run, you're pulling back up. It may not actually shoot at a plane that's chasing you. It's more just, you gotta really love this plane to want to play it. But that being said, if you're accurate enough, the cannon is surprisingly effective against ground targets. And then for everything else, it's bombs. So can't really complain, and it is a tech tree plane. So you can get it for free, you don't have to spend money. But yeah, this is just a plane I really enjoyed and I wanted to show it off. That's really what this is about. And if you enjoyed this and you want me to show off a little bit more when it comes to the planes, let me know down in the comments. And of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.